7 Most Powerful Ben 10 Aliens. History of the Omnitrix. Created by the super-intelligent alien Azmuth, the Omnitrix is arguably one of the most powerful weapons in the Ben 10 universe. Within the Omnitrix lies the power to transform into any alien whose DNA has been acquired by the creator. Azimuth's original intention for creating the watch was so that one could comprehend other beings within the universe. Understanding each other would help bring peace to the universe. While his intentions were pure, having such a powerful object in your grasp is bound to draw beings with ulterior motives, such as Vilgax. The Omnitrix was originally intended for Max Tennyson, Ben's grandfather and one of the greatest plumbers in the universe. However, this did not go as planned. The Omnitrix ended up attaching itself onto Ben's wrist. As Azimuth would later explain, Ben's DNA was close enough to his grandfather's, thus influencing the Omnitrix's decision. Over the years, we've seen Ben transform into numerous aliens. But who is the most powerful? Let's find out. 7. Feedback. Feedback might seem like some dumb black-bodied alien with plugs, but there's more to him than meets the eye. Feedback has the ability to consume energy from his opponents and direct it back at them. He can use electricity to cause explosions, fly, create electric charges and generate electric field waves. What's more, the alien has impressive reflexes, can move at incredible speeds along electrical lines, and can use radio waves to locate objects. Now, you might wonder why Feedback is in this list. His powers as described seem average. I used to think that myself up until I saw him hold an explosion as strong as the Big Bang with his own hands. His ability to withstand that shows just how powerful the alien is. What's more fascinating is the fact that it's the watch that automatically turned Ben into Feedback. The Omnitrix chose Feedback because it knew that his absorption powers would be enough to stop the explosion from extending across the void. 6. Energy. Imagine being so powerful that you have to be kept inside a suit for the safety of those around you. Energy is among the few aliens Ben 10 has who have to exercise their power with restraint. He comes from a species known as the Priaputosian bee. Now I know many may question his appearance in the list, but hear me out. I understand that energy is extremely weakened while in the suit. However, the fact that he has the ability to leave the suit at will, makes him quite a dangerous opponent. The suit is but a containment than a prison. Energy can generate deadly energy blasts from the suit's openings, spit radiation and generate both fire and heat. Outside the suit, he gains the power of flight and is basically unstoppable. He is able to consume energy, fire nuclear energy blasts and generate light. You should also know that the more energy he consumes, the more powerful he becomes. With enough energy consumption, energy can become more than just a planetary threat and is therefore not to be taken lightly. 5. Gravitac. Ever heard of Ego, the living planet? Well, Gravitac is somewhat similar to the celestial being. He is a Galilean originating from the Kepler's orbit and basically a living planet in his own right. Gravitac takes the shape of a rocky being with noticeably gigantic teeth. His eyes are far-spaced and has the Omnitrix symbol ingrained on his forehead. Gravitac makes the list for one unique ability which we'll see later on. But first, let's look at other things he can do. Gravitac is a combination of gravity and attack. The alien is able to manipulate gravity by simply raising his hands. That means he can alter the movement and weight of objects by raising them in the air and vigorously crush them down without touching them. In addition to this, Gravitac can levitate, generate force fields and survive deep in space. Although uncontrollable, Gravitac has the ability to create a black hole. Imagine forging an object whose mass far exceeds that of the Sun. One whose gravitational pull is unlike anything we've seen before. A pull that's so strong not even light can escape. A being with such an ability is not to be underestimated. 4. Waybig. Recognizable from his colossal size, protruding fin-like structures and signature red and white color, Waybig is descended from a race of aliens known as Tokastars. These towering beings are said to be formed during astronomical storms. Imagine that. Under such chaos, mayhem and collision deep in space, life is born. That alone spells just how badass they are. Apart from size, Waybig has heightened strength and durability. In his first appearance, we saw him grab Vilgax, one of Ben's most terrifying villains, and fling him into space with little to no effort. He went on to repeat the same later on against a giant Vilgax. I say with no shame that Vilgax used to scare the living daylight out of me when I was 9. So, Seeing an alien that could beat him that easily was satisfying. However, I think using Vilgax wouldn't be the perfect example for measuring Weibig's strength. In an episode of Ben 10, Alien Force, we saw him lift a hyperspace jumpgate said to weigh almost the same weight as the moon. Incredible, huh? In addition to strength and durability, Weibig also has heightened speed, heightened reflexes, heightened agility and possesses the ability to generate a water vortex. But none of this would be complete without his cosmic rays. When Weibig crosses his arms, he generates powerful energy rays which can overpower his opponents. 3. Clockwork. You have to admit that the ability to manipulate time will always be a game changer in battle. Clockwork, a chronosapien, can alter time by slowing down his opponents and objects around him. This allows him to effortlessly dodge dangerous objects hurled at him. To Clockwork, it appears as if he just walks past them, but to others, he appears to be moving at incredible speeds. Clockwork also possesses the power to perceive time flow. This is popularly known as chronopathy or chronoception. With such an ability, he can figure out the exact time and place of an incident. In addition to chronoception, Clockwork can also time travel and emit time rays. Time capabilities aside, Clockwork has enhanced strength, a durable body, the capability to convert his hand into a drilling machine and the ability to jump to incredible heights. 2. Atomics. As of the time of writing this article, Atomix's origin still remains a mystery. However, it has been stated that he is Ben 10's second most powerful alien. Such a bold statement coming from one of the directors of the show cannot be taken lightly. Atomix was originally named by Azmuth. He is a green and white, human-like robotic being with the ability to create atomic blasts and nuclear explosions at will. He is basically a walking nuclear/atomic bomb. In addition to that, the alien has heightened strength, durability and flight. He can deliver a powerful nuclear punch and kick capable of sending his opponents miles away and causing some serious damage. Atomix has been able to create a mini-star that obliterated Skyer and even go toe-to-toe with negative Ultimate Humongosaur. 1. Alien X. At the moment, Alien X is Ben 10's most powerful alien. He comes from a species known as Celestial Sapiens. This race of aliens are essentially gods. Although their abilities are limitless, they spend most of their time debating. Alien X can warp reality with no difficulties whatsoever. He has the ability to create, entrap or destroy anything in the universe. When Ben transforms into Alien X, he becomes the voice of reason between Bellicus, the voice of rage and aggression, and Serena, the voice of love and compassion. To utilize Alien X in battle, he has to convince them to agree with him or the alien would remain motionless and pretty much useless. Ben really does not have to worry about himself though, since even at that state, Alien X is virtually indestructible. His friends, however, would have to fight without his help. Ben refrains from using Alien X most of the times unless the situation calls for it. Alien X made his debut in Ben 10, Alien Force, where he was able to reverse time and prevent the destruction of a dam. However, we got to see the full extent of Alien X's abilities in Omniverse. In this series, we witnessed the destruction of the universe and Ben 10 used the power of Alien X to recreate it like it was child's play.